morning to the two ladies that came in, Mary McDermott and Tracey McBride. Good morning. Roll call for relay. Let me turn up your microphones. It's always a good help. Come here. It's hard to believe this is our third year.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And last year we had the rightest old buzz, and we raised oodles amount of money. And the most important, we had so much awareness, and we had so much interaction from the boys and girls and the mums and dads and the nanas and granddads.
Absolutely. It was brilliantly. I met a few people out and about in the street last year, and the amount of people that were talking about it, saying they were listening in every morning to hear what school was coming on next. And I suppose just to hear children's voices, it's brilliant, and to hear their side of the story. So yeah, it's great. And
Mary, do you know, you got me over a barrel when you came in this morning. You saying, Leah, you slipped up a few times this morning. You slipped up yourself, and what goes around comes around, Mary. Now Tracey explained the situation. We says, yeah, we were chatting off air, you see, and I says, yeah, and we raised how much? What did we raise? We raised 10 grand, and yeah. And I says, that's a lot of €1. And Mary, what did Mary say, Tracey? She says, how many €1 is that?
That's right.
Mary, take account of yourself.
Guilty as charged.
Yes.
But it is early in the morning.
It's very early in the morning.
Sure, it's the evening time for some people. So come here, this year we're kicking it off again, and we're super excited. I love this part because they get to have the crack, and as you can guess, I love to talk, right? And I love to have the fun with the boys and girls, and I love to give the teachers a bit of a hard time, Tracey, you know?
Yeah, I know that, Lee.
Yeah. So what's the plans this year then?
So the plans this year is, again, we start our roll call for relay. I suppose we started with yourself on the 1st of May, but we're putting the call out to schools now to allow schools, I suppose, to have time to organise a challenge, something that's realistic. And
so you're a teacher, you see, you're principal, right? So you know how busy schools are.
Exactly.
And you have enough on your plate, as we are, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to put another big load on. So this is a very simple challenge.
Absolutely. This is not about adding to anybody's workload. It's a busy, I know, coming after Easter into our third term, it's a crazy time of year for schools. So I suppose just giving people the opportunity to maybe think about it now, and as I say, to keep it as simple and as practicable as
Give
possible.
us some ideas then what we could do.
Do you know what? One that came up last year a good bit was some schools did their own kind of mini relay, which I actually thought was a lovely idea. Depending, I suppose, on the size of the school, some schools did it for an afternoon, and they had maybe, family members come in and they walked around the school. I know some schools did it for the full day, so that, as I say, larger schools, just maybe they were able to work it out that each class did a part of the relay and they did it for a whole day. So that, I suppose, is not taking up too much time or resources for any one teacher or one principal. I thought that was a great idea. We also had tournaments in schools like chess and other, I suppose, games.
Board games and stuff.
Mary?
And
Football as well. Football tournaments.
sure, nobody likes
walks
football,
and-
Mary. Come on now.
I think when the children are asked in school,
They'll come up with
they
it.
come
Yeah.
up with stuff. Yeah, they do come up.
And
they're
it's
very
good,
creative.
and it's a good little project to give the class at school, the seniors or the juniors, saying, look, come up
Absolutely.
with an idea there.
Yeah,
We're going to do
exactly.
this on a Friday
Yeah.
for an
Yeah.
hour. And then I suppose when it comes to the money, do you know when you always hear these sponsor cards coming home, oh, they're looking for money again,
Yeah.
Jeekers,
Yeah.
I need to buy the
Yeah.
bread and milk and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're asking for how much?
€1.
€1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be a non-uniform day or something, as I say, really, really simple. That is, that somebody could be standing, or a student council could be standing with a bucket, and they just collect €1 from every child as they come in with no uniform.
And that €1 makes a big difference, Mary.
Does it all adds up, as we know now, to over
Yes.
€10,000?
Very good, Mary. Mary, you're never going to live that down.
I'm going back to school.
Poor old Mary, there you go. And Mary, where does this money go then?
Well, it goes to the Irish Cancer Society, and then it comes back into the county, and everything that is raised here is spent here. And we have lovely leaflets and sheets, and they're out around, and people can pick those up and see exactly. But things like counselling services, things like travel to your cancer treatment or that, and there's even a financial support program. So because of parents, if somebody has to take off work, or if somebody in the family, it could be your mother or your father, but it means that you have to take days off work, that can affect your financial,
I've been
well-being.
there,
and
Mary.
that. You know all about it, Lee.
I've been
When
Or
there's
the
a
teacher.
child,
Yeah.
definitely it impacts the parents and that. So, the money that is raised here comes back here. And there's also research being done. And the research has grown. It's coming out with some great results. And I think they're on the cusp of making an announcement. We were told, anyway, we don't, a very positive announcement, something to be rolled out, and that has happened here in the county.
Isn't that good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when are we going to hear about that then? That's breaking news. Come on.
That'll be somebody else.
Somebody
senior
else.
than me
When?
coming up here to
But
talk
when?
to yous.
But when?
Yes.
When? A couple of weeks
Well,
ago?
it'd be lovely if we had it now before really.
Oh, that'd be good.
Or maybe that weekend.
Tracy, you're saying nothing on
I
this?
don't know very much. I just look after the schools.
All right, okay, good enough. Right, talk back to the schools because a lot of boys and girls are going to school and munchers and everything, going to schools. They'll be at school already and all of that. So tell us now, if we want to get involved for Roll Call for Really, how do we go about it?
Well, I suppose the best way is to go to the Relay for Life Donegal Facebook page, and there is, I suppose, there's some information up there, and from there you'll get the email address, which is rollcallforrelay@gmail.com.
Well, sure, isn't that handy? Roll Call for Really at gmail.com.
And if any principal or school teacher wants to get in touch with myself, I did put it out last night on a few different WhatsApp groups and things. So myself and Mary are very happy to talk to schools, and we'll come back to everybody and get everybody signed up. And we really look forward to hearing from as many schools as possible. We actually have some already signed up, Lee, just because of a call we put out at the weekend.
Yeah,
So
good on you.
8 schools.
And what about the homework pass? This is most important with the boys and girls now because, they come on and do the challenges. What about the homework pass? Can we work at it? Because mums and dads, in all fairness, mums and dads love the homework pass too.
Oh,
We do.
100%.
We
And
do, we
grannies as
do.
well. Grannies as well. Love it.
Grannies, I love grannies. Well, come here,
yeah.
we love them,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Right, okay.
absolutely.
Come here, always a delight to talk to you. Thanks for popping in. You can pop in any time at all. Bring in buns, Mary. You get the old calculator out there for the old maths going forward. Roll call for really at gmail.com if your school wants to take part. And I'll be flagging it up now for the next few
Great.
weeks and stuff and get as many and we'll get the fun going and
Yep.
the cracking and raise a few euros in awareness and
Yes.
just have a good time.
Yeah, and can I just mention as well, Lee, that in the next few weeks we will have an art competition to kind of run alongside our Roll Call for Relay, and we might send you up the details of that once we have it. So
You
just
can
an
send me
extra
up-
thing for kids to get involved
Just
with
send
as well.
a few wee buns up with that and we'll
We
sort
will.
that out. The buns go a long way. Mary McDermott, always a joy to talk to you. Good luck with the maths, all right? Give her an old calculator there. Tracey McBride from Roll Call for Really and Mary McDermott. Thank you very much. Time for a Highland Radio's Job Spot.
The Job Spot on